there, lovely people, my name is Lucille, and today I'm going to be doing the My First Time tag. And I know this was like a thing in the Jurassic ages of YouTube, but hey, I'm bringing it back. It's cool again. You're welcome. So basically, if you don't know, I'm just going to be telling you some of my first time doing things, and you can learn a lot about me, and I can learn a lot about, just kidding, I'll learn nothing about you because this is sort of a one-sided conversation, but you get the point. Let's get started. Now I just want to start off by saying that I'm the last child in a group of 4. I have 1 sister and 2 older brothers, and I was the last one to come, and basically my parents used to always make books for each of the kids, but as they had more and more of the kids, there was less and less stuff inside of the books. So as you can imagine, by the time they got to me, my baby book literally has 1 page. I don't know whether I should laugh or be really sad. But according to my mom, my first word is mom, and according to my dad, my first word is dad. Will we ever know the truth? Yeah, my first word was mom. Like, I'm sorry, dad, but who are we kidding? My first childhood item was a blankie that I had. It had little blue and pink rabbits on it, and I called it my doudou because that's like blankie in French. So I used to carry that with me all the time, and I mean, I've totally moved on now. Like, it's not like I keep the blankie anymore. It's totally not like it's right next to my foot. Like, if I were to lean down right now, I totally wouldn't have a blanket with blue and pink rabbits from when I was a child, because that would just be really embarrassing, you know what I mean? Yeah, I kind of, sort of, still have my childhood blankie. I don't know how I've managed not to lose it after all these years, but I don't sleep with it or anything. My first movie, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to take a pretty wild guess. I was born in 2001, and Finding Nemo came out in 2001. I'm like 99% sure. And Finding Nemo is like one of my family's favorites, so I'm pretty sure, if not my first movie, that was probably one of my first movies. Man, Darla used to creep me out so much. Like the little girl with the braces, like, oh my god, I'm Darla. When I first moved to Los Angeles, it was right after a hurricane had hit us in Florida, and my mom decided that she would give me a nice homemade haircut. What could possibly go wrong? So I remember one day at my new school, one of the girls made fun of me because she thought my hair was gross. Excuse me, I looked fabulous. I don't see the problem here. I mean, needless to say, I totally got her back because she spent an hour on a princess drawing, which I then stole from her when she wasn't looking, like the savage that I am. I remember my siblings used to play like Pokemon on the Game Boy, like old school. Those were the days, but I don't think I ever actually played. However, when I got older, my brother started getting into Warcraft, and I used to watch them play that all the frickin' time. And I did have a go myself, though to put it nicely, I sucked. I only even played that game because I thought it looked cute and I like how the girl characters look, but I had no idea what I was doing, and you could like leave like comments in the chat and stuff, and everybody hated me because I was so horrible. So then I didn't play it again, and I just went back to my nice little lifestyle of watching my brothers play it instead. The first time I actually sat down and just watched a whole anime series for the first time was actually just last year. I'd seen bits and pieces of different animes, but until last year I'd never just sat down and finished one. And the anime that I watched was Ouran High School Host Club. That show is so weird, but great at the same time. So I would recommend, and to any of you out there who have seen Ouran High School Host Club, I guess the only thing I have to say is kiss, kiss, And now we get to the part of the video which you probably came here for. The segment of my first times in the relationship area field of the sentences. What am I saying? Yeah. I'm going to tell you all about the exciting romantic life I've had. Oh boy. I don't know, I ask myself the same question. I mean, I think I'm pretty Yeah, it's pretty safe to say that my romantic life has been uneventful, to say the least. Never happened. As you can imagine, my social life is also very exciting. But Emma, why aren't you invited to social situations? Once again, I don't know, because I don't know about you, but I think I'm a pretty cool gal. My first crush was in kindergarten on a boy named Ben. He had blonde hair and blue eyes, and we were in love. We used to catch the bus together, and we decided that when we got older we were going to have 100 children, and there would be 50 boys and 50 girls. Of course, that was before I knew the horrors of pregnancy and labor and children in general, since they are literal demons. One time I even invited him over to my house, and guess what? We ate bananas together. If that's not true love, what is? Things were good. Until one day. Now one day, the time came where I was graduating as a proud kindergarten graduate, which meant now came the horrors of first grade. Now when Ben and I got to first grade, we promised we would be in the same class together. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. We got separated classes, and Ben made friends with another boy whose name I can't remember. Let's just call this boy Turd Nugget. Now Turd Nugget was not a good person, and he was a bad influence on my husband. Now Turd Nuggets here would hang out with Ben more and more every day, until one day I realized I wasn't hanging out with Ben anymore. But no, Turd Nugget couldn't just be a turd nugget by himself, could he? No, he had to turn Ben into a turd nugget. So one day I went over to go talk to the love of my life, Ben, and guess what? He stood me up. What? We ate bananas together. I thought that meant something to you. Well, you know what, Turd Nugget? I hope one day you fall off a cliff, get impaled on a rock, but then roll off, and then get eaten by a beluga whale, shot back out, and just have pieces of your remaining body floating throughout the Pacific Ocean. Just kidding, I hope you have a long and nice, healthy, happy life, not die in a hole. And Ben, look what you missed out on. Am I right? I mean, I've totally moved on, so you've missed your chance. Bananas! So yeah, those were some of my first times. If you liked this video, be sure to like it because it would mean a lot to me. And if you want to see when I make a new video, then be sure to subscribe down below to join our wonderful little family. And I will see you guys all very soon with a new video. Love you, bye! Boyfriend, said the one talking to a camera. Come on, you get the limo out front. Ooh, oh, hottest styles, every shoe, every color. Now when you're famous, it can be kind of fun. Oh my god, do I seriously still know all the lyrics to that song?